Next to share with us is Pinky Motsomi, and she has 3 degrees, 1 Bachelor of Arts, 1 Bachelor of Social Science, and 1 honors degree in Health Science, as well as 1 postgraduate diploma in HIV/AIDS management. She's currently doing her postgraduate diploma in education. She's 29 years old and has just been appointed as the provincial coordinator for Right to Care. She's a social activist with a passion for education and young people. She has also been put on the shortlist for the Chevening Scholarship to do her Master's in Public Health at the University of Liverpool in the United Kingdom. Please welcome Pinky Motsomi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy, so I asked them to bring a chair with me, so excuse my names. But other than that, I would prefer to take it plastic style, not from the township, so we can keep this in the same level. So we're good? Yes. When I learned about our theme for today, I was actually thrilled because you guys actually have the opportunity to have someone like your director to actually reinforce that sense of service at an early age. With me, it was quite different. I grew up in Botswana. Anyone from Botswana here? Woo! Yes, my homie right here. So I actually grew up in Botswana. I lived with my grandmother. My dad is originally from Botswana. So the sense of Ubuntu with us, it was something that we grew up with. So I knew that if my neighbors were in trouble, we are the first people to actually go and check. So what happened is my grandmother passed away in 2000, so I moved to South Africa and I got to live with my mom in an informal settlement, just 5 minutes drive from Monash called Zandspruit. Maybe you guys would know that, but if you don't know Zandspruit, the same as Street, close by. So, like I said, coming back to Ubuntu, my story today will show you how Ubuntu is just how people are interconnected. Because from where I came from where I am today, is because of the people that I knew, the people that I met in my journey. So, like I said, I actually from Botswana and I came to South Africa, and when I got here, I did my matric in 2003. And after that, I wanted to fulfill my grandmother's dream of saying I'll be a student at the University of Botswana. So I went back to do my bachelor's in humanities at the University of Botswana. And when I finished, that was in 2009, I came back to South Africa. I was struggling to get a job. And I learned new things about myself. I didn't know that I was black until I came to South Africa. So I learned, oh, I'm black, okay, awesome. Then I was black, and I didn't even know what I had to do with my foreign qualification. Apparently, I had to take my qualification for something and all that, which I didn't know. And I said to myself, what is it that I'm going to do with this degree? So I sat down and thought. I said, okay, I'll use this degree to actually empower others. So I started a group in my community. It was just a theatre group. So while we were busy with this group, we met Mr. Craig Rowe, who at the time was the community engagement officer. He came to Zandspruit community and he was telling us more about Monash, what they do, and he actually offered us a teamwork training so that we could learn to work with each other, something that has to be easy anyway. We went for that training, and weeks before that, actually, I went online and applied to study at Monash, because I always had Monash to be one of the best universities. Graduates from there are headhunted. I said to myself, I also want to be headhunted one day. So I applied for a program at Monash. I was accepted for child and development. It was my major. It was a new program, and my other major was criminology. And during my time there, I was actually a volunteer. So I'm happy that Monash is here today so that you guys can actually graduate here and go to Monash, because we already have that service that your director is trying to instill in you. Already we are volunteering, we go to different communities, we are actually giving back. So I got a bursary after my first year, and in my second year I got a scholarship, a professor scholarship that actually was changed to be named Krishna Katia Scholarship, that sent me to Australia. And I was sent to Australia because I think at the time I was really good at working with my community, because everything that was happening at Monash, I'd always take it back to my community. If there were clothes donated, I'll take them to Zandspruit. If there was food donated, I'll take it to Zandspruit. So my community was like, oh, awesome. So I nominated and I was sent to Australia, and while I was there I got an opportunity to actually present with Mr. Craig Rowe for the Social Inclusion Conference. And coming back to the concept of Ubuntu, while I was in Australia, I learned that facilitators that actually run advanced learning groups have all the resources that they would need, and this is the